Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bird Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And welcome to week 4 of Nicolas Cage month, where we did not do a Nicolas Cage movie.
We did not do a Nicolas Cage.
We said fuck it.
That.
We had 3 weeks of pain, and we just the selection. We bitched about this enough. The selection of Nicolas Cage movies are abundant on Netflix, but not worth watching.
Yeah, and like this, we started.
They're just
to
all
watch
boring,
one.
generic crap.
I can't remember which one, but we started to watch one, and it almost made us quit. Like all together, it was like, yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm done. Fuck this.
But anyway, what we did do instead was Hotbot.
Hotbot, and that was just kind of like a jump at the gun, like the fun sound there was. Hotbot, whatever, we'll try it. You know, give us some.
Yeah, and it was something. Not that makes it seem like it was something. It wasn't nothing. It was just it was a movie that we watched.
I mean, I don't have really like any ill feelings.
It was shot all right.
Yeah, it was shot.
The acting,
the sound was okay, but there's some parts where it was pretty low.
The acting was, serviceable. It wasn't awful, and it wasn't.
No, it wasn't awful.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
It was.
But the movie itself, bleh.
Like, look, there's parts in it where you were kind of like, oh, I'm invested now. I never thought that once.
I
could see where you could get invested. But then the more I looked at the main characters, the kid and his douchebag
Well, maybe
friend.
we could just get into the whole beginning of what this movie is about, right?
Well, first off, let me say that the lead character is basically, what the fuck was his name?
Well, we'll get into that because we haven't even got into them yet. It starts off with like this news broadcast talking about Hotbots, this German company that invented this super duper sex bot. And then it goes from that...
super lifelike.
And obviously it's just real people pretending to be robots.
Oh, yeah.
But it goes to this reporter guy, and he's talking to this German scientist, and he brings out this fucking Hotbot, right? She pulls her fucking top off, puts it back on, or what? Or does she put it back on?
I don't think
whatever, it doesn't matter, but he starts asking her questions, and she's like, you are 93% erect.
Yeah, and he was like, oh no, if my wife is watching, I'm like, oh fuck you, dude.
And then she just basically starts jerking him off outside of his fucking pants.
Yeah, well, the scientist guy just stands there with his creepy smile on his face, loving it.
And then she says something about do you want oral sex?
Yeah.
She goes down and then cuts.
See, like, look, okay, if I had a sex bot that looked that lifelike, you'd be like, woo! You know what I mean? But, like we said before we had this conversation.
We did?
Yes, I was saying about, like, how you would just constantly spunk on outside of her. But then
you mean not on video, you mean while we were watching the movie.
Yeah, right. But, like, you're like, well, I would just splooge inside of her. Like, well, how would it you'd have to clean up inside there. And you're like, well, maybe we just had, like, a washing machine, like, effect.
No, it would just, like...
Flush it out.
But anyway...
Dude, that'd be so gross.
Yeah.
You were like, robot, clean yourself. But
these robots in this movie are self-aware enough where they're like, well, if their puss is dirty, they would know to clean themselves.
Their puss is dirty.
And obviously they can take a shower because she was in the shower.
I think we degrade women more than Trump does.
Why? We said puss.
So drunk.
Is it any different than being like dick, cock? It's all just fucking names for fucking junk, dude.
I always just feel bad sometimes when we say it.
Why? There's nothing wrong with puss.
Of course,
puss is amazing.
I love puss. I'm just saying the word puss should only be used to describe a fucking cat.
Who uses the word puss to describe a fucking cat?
Freaks
But
out
you're not
there,
talking
dude.
about puss in boots.
What?
You're not saying fucking puss when you're talking to a cat. You go to your cat, here, puss, 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 puss. Do ya?
Dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a whole line of cat people comment. No, nobody's gonna comment, but you're gonna have a whole lot of cat people that might watch our shit for 2.5 seconds and be like, I like Case. Click off, it goes right to cat videos. You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming that's what people do when they watch our stuff. They watch 10 seconds of it and they're like, cat videos.
That's what I do.
That's what I do too. I just see our flopping heads go, blah, 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 and I'm like, cat videos.
But anyway, moving on. So now we actually get to meet the main characters. There are these two teenage fucking douches. The main one looks like a mix between Jimmy Fallon and DJ fucking Qualls.
Yeah.
And then his fat
he
friend.
really looks like Jimmy Fallon. It
Yeah.
was bothering me.
But he was almost as skinny as DJ fucking Qualls.
and almost as skinny as Jimmy Fallon.
But anyway, his fat friend is a Kmart fucking weird mouthed, weird haired.
He's like, look, he looks like
Jonah Hill
a young
motherfucker.
Joe Don Baker to me, with the fucking mop on his head, you know. And he's supposed to be the comic relief, you know, kind of. And he sounds like Jonah Hill, but he's not as ugly as Jonah. Well, he's a lot uglier than Jonah Hill, actually. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Jonah
But-
Hill looks like fucking Channing Tatum compared to this fucker.
But I forgot to mention that, like, the first celebrity cameo in this movie is Larry Miller. He plays a senator and he orders a hot pot.
I thought I thought Larry Miller was dead.
So did everybody else.
Well, his career was dead.
But anyway, so he orders this sex spot, and like I said, we get to meet the two main characters. They work at Batter Up, this basically fryer restaurant where they make donuts and like fish and chips.
Yeah, but they basically batter and do fish like everybody I've ever seen. They just throw it in and go, I don't know. You know what I mean? Which is basically the attitude of everybody who works in a restaurant. Is just like, you know what I mean?
That's why whenever somebody's like, "Oh, the food is so good, what it must be the special ingredient, love." I'm like, no. All my food tastes as good as it does because of my hate. It's pouring into the food and making it salty and fucking wonderful.
Salty and wonderful. The salt from my anger. You know what? Unless you work at a restaurant where you have a bunch of customers that think they're fucking special and they can come in and
Every restaurant,
every goddamn thing that you got on the menu.
Yes,
like, oh, I want this burger that you have specially styled and made, but I don't want any of that. This and this and this. This is not make it your own. This is not come in and do what the fuck you want to do, restaurant. Fuck you!
Or take a look at the menu, see what's on it, order what's on the fucking menu.
Or get the fuck out and go make your own.
Well, what's fucked up is because me working in such a little small town restaurant that I do, fucking regulars come in with like their own ingredients and it's like, here, I want this made because I got special dietary needs.
Yeah, well, I know the whole gluten-free cocksuckers. You know what I mean? They have no allergies whatsoever. They just like to be all fancy and shit and come in and go, I want everything I want on gluten-free, and you just want to go out there and like, fuck you, you fucking cocksucker.
Yeah. Maybe we can stop bitching about the restaurant industry and get back into fucking hot pots.
I'm sorry, it was like real life porn.
Which I don't think anybody actually got into hot pot once in this fucking movie.
Yeah, you know, I think that's the problem with a lot of top YouTubers. They don't let real life pour in. They're all just, let's do an act, and let's just be an act, or blah, 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 and let's put on skits and just pretend to be somebody completely different. Not us, man. Fucking shit pours in. We got the real life going. Like, sometimes you try to play it off like, look at me, I'm a character. No, and then real life punches you in the back of the head.
Our excuse. That's our excuse. We're
after the camera goes off, guess what? You gotta come back here.
That's our excuse. We say we're characters so we can get away with the shit that we say. We're only lampooning internet culture. This isn't the way we really are.
Oh, fuck no. No, this is not how we really are.
No. But anyway, back to fucking Hot Pot, right?
Hot Pockets.
So Larry Miller, like I said, ordered a Hot Pot. Now he sends two FBI guys, fucking Anthony Anderson and Danny Masterson, right?
Yeah.
To go pick up the Hot Pot. So they pick it up, put it in their fucking vehicle in a box. It starts moving around or something. They're like, oh, we better pull over. So they pull over. They get their ass whooped by the Hot Pot, which we don't see.
No.
And she escapes.
Yes.
The two fucking douches of the two main fucking douches.
Young Jimmy Fallon and a young Joe Don Baker.
They're driving down the fucking road and the fucking Hot Pot hits them, or they hit the Hot Pot.
Yeah,
it looks like she hits the side of their car, but they're like, oh, you hit her.
Ran over her, basically.
So whatever, they find her, they put her in the fucking car, and I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They take her home.
The problem I had is there was a lot of jokes in the movie that would have worked, but like it wasn't timed right. You know what I mean? Like it didn't make sense. Like, it was just kind of like bing, 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 and it wasn't like they didn't give time.
And they weren't
to
delivering
settle.
right.
No,
like this movie did have some fucking moments.
It did.
Very, very few. For me, there was one, but we're
not
not
enough to
far
keep
yet.
you invested. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? Because like after you figure out the formula, and you know the formula just pretty much fits with everything else, you're like, ugh. You lose it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but that's the case.
Yeah.
You know, movies people like are the ones that surprise the shit out of you, like Fargo. You know what I mean? Surprise the shit out of people and stuff like that. Not when you're doing it, because it didn't have no set formula, you know? All these movies that fucking Asylum and everybody else does, they're all preset.
All movies, almost all movies are all fucking made by formula. And this one fits the formula of, it's basically Encino Man. What was the other one?
Well, it was Encino Man.
It was Encino Man, Weird Science, and Superbad. Basically, all put together with all the good stuff of all those movies left out.
And I'm going to say a little mix of Mannequin in there. Just because the bitch would just shut off and he'd be like, you know, and you know what I mean? Then she'd come back and be like, oh, Jonathan.
His name was like Emus.
I know, but I'm saying from Mannequin.
Ignid.
Ignid.
Emus.
Damn, whatever happened to that dude? Fucking McCarthy.
Andrew McCarthy?
Andrew McCarthy. What the fuck ever happened to him? He just kind of like...
But anyway, Hot Butt!
I'm just saying, the other two douches, Robert Downey Jr.
So like I said,
and the other guy...
They put
still
him...
going?
So like I said, they put her in the car, they take her to the fucking Kmart Jimmy Fallon's house. Sneak her past his parents, which is, Donald Faison and just some random fucking blonde chick. They take her up, which is dude's mother, but take her upstairs, put her in bed. Dude falls a fucking sleep, wakes up, the bot's gone.
Yeah. Well,
he calls the fucking
time,
fat friend over.
The whole time, fat friend who's, you know, always goofy and joking, you know, whatever. You just get tired of seeing his face after a while.
Well, he's every fat friend from every fucking movie. He's Jonah Hill from Superbad.
Yeah.
He's that fat kid from, well, not even really fat, but he's that chubby kid from, Sex Drive? The kid that ended up being in fucking, Kick-Ass and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same fucking characters. These are all the same fucking characters. You got skinny fucking douche is all like, I'm a loser, but I'm romantic, and I want this one girl, and you...
Yeah, like we said.
And then there's the bully, and then there's the fat friend, and there's the girl that's dating the bully that the loser wants.
And somehow, at the end, they are to rescue the bitch, you know, and they fall in love, or some bullshit like that. You know that shit's gonna happen, so you don't even have to really watch the rest of the movie. You know how it's gonna turn out.
Well, but if you wouldn't watch the rest of the movie, you would miss Larry Miller walking around naked. Because that does happen.
It does, and it's bad. Because that shot lasted way too long.
But whatever, right? So the fat friend and the skinny friend, they fucking find the bot as she's leaving the fucking bathroom, and she's all like, "You wanna fuck?"
Yeah, and she is kind of like that. Her two credited films are Entourage movie, not credited. Uncredited. Sorry, I said credited.
Yeah.
Uncredited. You know, and then what the fuck was the other one? That wasn't worth it either. But yeah, it was just, so the bitch was basically, God, I can't be so mean about it.
But it doesn't matter because she's not real. I really think she's a real life robot.
You really think she's a real life robot?
Her face, man. Her fucking face. Her face.
It must suck being a hot blonde in California.
But I don't even call that hot. She looks like she's made out of fucking plastic.
Well, she's done things to her face, obviously. But I'm saying is that, you know, it must suck to be out there like that because...
Oh, it must really suck to be a fucking hot white chick in L.A. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that sucks.
Well, I didn't mean like
Yeah.
I'm saying if you're looking for a career-wise in acting or whatever, like, you're a dime a dozen. You're everywhere.
But whatever. I don't care. Kmart Jimmy Fallon and fucking sex face right there in the room, and she's trying to fuck him, but he's all kind of like fucking Buck from Night of the Living Babes. But anyway, she fucking shuts down. She shuts down. He can't figure out why. So they take her, put her in the friend's car or whatever, and they drive to their fucking friend that
runs a porn shop, sex shop or some shit. Yeah.
Because he's sitting there showing these two chicks a double-headed dildo, which comes apart and turns into nunchucks.
He smacks himself in the head.
That was one of the two parts I was like, That was about the only reaction it got. But whatever, right? So they're trying to figure out how to turn her back on. And then they realize, she has Wi-Fi! Wi-Fi!
And
And then they realize, oh, you gotta take a credit card and run it through her fucking lips. not her pussy lips. Her
Because
lips
when I
were-
said that, Joe Don Baker
Yeah.
said pussy lips, then they were like, no.
So they go, whoop, and she turns on, and now she's,
But I could see you saying that shit if that was a real case. You'd be like, pussy lips? Because you just love saying the word puss or pussy.
So guess what we get? Like any other movie ever fucking made, we get a dress-up montage where the chicks all sitting there putting on fucking clothes to
And
music.
they're judging her.
Well, they're just sitting there like, yeah,
like,
you're
whatever.
right.
Like,
Every
you
fucking movie ever.
nerds, who have no right to judge anyone, especially fat kid Joe Don Baker looking spud.
Yeah.
With urinals for teeth. I wouldn't want to do that anyway. Have like me and you have one sex butt between
Oh,
ourselves.
yeah, I couldn't.
Because I'm not splooging in the same
Yeah.
spot that you did.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even think I could do that with, like, say, if it was, like, a real woman, that would actually clean herself and, not just be
and have an
rubber up in
opinion,
there.
yeah. But that's
it
what's like
doesn't-
about the sex butt is because Hotbot had an opinion.
Well, she ended up getting an opinion, because I was just about to bring it up. Like, she's playing in this playhouse with the dude's little sister.
Right.
And now all of a sudden she's like, you need to put a ring on it.
Yeah, or
God,
some shit.
da,
Yeah, she
da,
loves
da.
Jesus Christ, and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? You know what I mean? Like, who got a hold of her?
Well, most likely it happened while I was like this.
Oh, yeah.
So I
might have
might have missed it. Right, so whatever. They take her to this arcade where the bully's at, the fucking girl that the dude fucking wants, and I don't fucking care. The bully invites her to this fucking party. She goes to the
card
party.
that says that he has 15 inches.
Yeah,
I was like,
basically.
yeah, nah.
So she goes to this party and she's hanging out at the party. Fucking the douche brothers come in, get kicked out,
course.
and then the fucking robot whoops the bully's
The
ass.
bully picks on him, and she comes out and she's like, hey, leave my man alone. Then the sound got real loud. And there was parts where he was saying something to her, and you're like, what? Because it was like, because the music was like, because in a lot of times in this movie, you're like trying to listen to the dialogue, and all of a sudden they put in fucking this Mallrats like music, out of the clear blue sky, with a fucking punk, garage band, they all try to sound exactly alike.
So
It's like,
whatever,
what the fuck?
they leave the party and they get in the car, right? So she's driving or whatever, and the parents get the credit card bill for like $75,000. So they cancel the credit card and she just fucking shuts down. They wreck the fucking car and
Like most chicks do.
and it fades to the kids at the parents' house getting yelled at by both sets of their parents, thinking they're gay and all that
Right.
stuff. And we're like, fucking robot go.
Oh, yeah, where'd
but
the
obviously
robot go?
Larry Miller
Yeah.
has it, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, he gets her like cleaned up and like gets her fixed and all that stuff. And then he has this event where he's going to.
Okay, wait.
I'm skipping over lots of
Help
stuff.
me
I know.
understand this though, okay? Because I don't remember or care, but I guess I do a little bit because I'm asking the question. But Larry Miller, okay, like what was his obsession or association with said Hotbot? Was it supposed to go to him? And the two nerd kids intercepted it,
Yes.
basically?
Yes.
Okay, and his whole plan was to reveal said Hotbot to the public while he's running for senator
Yeah.
to win.
Uh,
Because old people want Hotbots, basically.
well, everybody wants hot pots.
Who wants Hot Pots, dude?
I want hot pockets. Can we
You want
move
Hot
on?
Pockets? Get you fat. You want a hot pot? A hot pot.
Oh, a hot pot would be pretty awesome too,
hot
man.
pot, bro. No, you get like a hot pot and a hot pot and a hot pocket straight for life.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be straight for life.
Well, I'd be
like,
straight for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you would, because you'd eat the fucking hot pocket.
No,
you dominate the hot
No,
pot.
no, no.
and
I
then-
dominate the sex spot, then eat the hot pot,
then
and
eat-
then eat the hot
Oh,
pocket.
so never have sex a half hour after you eat because it'll upset your tummy. Was that what you're saying?
Dude, if you
So
fucking
do
eat,
it first.
if you
and
eat
then-
hot pockets, would make you like kind of anyway,
yeah, yeah.
and a hot pot on top of
Yeah, 'cause
that,
you'll be
man,
fart- you don't
you'd be
wanna
like
fart.
bang, bang, blah.
Or you just have master gas, you know, and be like,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
But anyway, let's just finish up talking about Hotbot, right?
I don't want to finish up talking about Hotbot because after a while it just lost me, and I was like, I don't care.
So, whatever, right?
I don't
There's
wanna
this
see-
event where Larry Miller's about to fucking announce fucking fuckbot.
Yeah, because he stole Fuckbot from fucking the nerds.
Well, didn't they steal
Well, they-
fuckbot off of him? He's the one that
yes.
ordered it.
Technically, yes.
But
But
anyway,
nerd fucking Jimmy Fallon
loved
fell in
her.
love with him.
Yeah, he
With him.
with her. Yes, because fucking he did fall in love with a
Because
fucking
you get
sex
a lot of
robot.
scenes of him
obviously.
moping like,
I'm in love. Blah, blah, blah.
Like,
But they're
okay,
like, we have to
puss.
save her. They find an invitation for the senator's fucking event, right? So they somehow get a limo, get out of the limo in suits and the worst fucking facial hair whatsoever. Facial hair that's on par with some of the shit we used to use back on TV. It's like that faux fur stuff. It's not even like fucking hair. It's
And
like
it's cut all crudely.
Yeah,
know,
just stuck on there.
The edges are sticking way out here, you know.
yeah.
Pulled it off though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But so whatever, they fucking run across her, they turn her on and she remembers them and everything. They fucking run to crap fucking punk music.
Oh,
And fucking run into this room with FBI guys. They're all being all fucking chased around, and they run up this ramp. And this part kind of made me go, huh? Because she fucking just starts pissing or shooting lube, or maybe that's what she was doing. Maybe she was evacuating all the cum in her fucking twat all over the fucking ramp. So the FBI guys are trying to run up and slip it all over the fucking place.
Well, I'm assuming it was like a handicap ramp, but there's nobody designed stairs that way.
They get into the fucking car and they take off, right? They take her to the fucking airport, give her a fucking ticket to Tokyo, because, yeah, that's a good thing. Send the sex robot to Japan. They're not going to do anything weird with her.
No. The Japanese are not sex pride freaks. They are, dude. They love it.
So, anyway,
So I Japan. Don't worry about it.
Kmart Jimmy Fallon gets a kiss. Out of all of this, all he got was a fucking kiss. She gets on the plane
What the fuck?
and fucking leaves.
Like, I mean, like, and then she kissed him a couple times, and he was like, "Ooh." Like, I was waiting for him to, like, let's go in the bathroom, I'm gonna bang you real quick.
Yeah, for real.
Humplify, bang you late, and then you can get on a fucking plane and go off to Japan where they get
But no,
fucking
it
tentacles
fades
of
to-
grass.
It fades to him at work, you know, and he gets an order, which is from the girl that he likes, saying, I want a date. And he's like, okay, gets out of the fucking restaurant, through the drive-thru window, gets in her Corvette, and they take off, fucking end.
Yeah.
And then we get some fucking outtakes out during the
Oh
credits.
yeah, well the chick at the
Fuck
end.
off.
Oh yeah, that's right. The chick that we didn't really understand the relationship between because we probably.
Well, they were friends,
Missed that.
and then she was dating the bully, and
Oh,
then
that's right.
she caught the bully
Yeah.
fucking around with the fucking sex bot. And,
Nah, who cares? But that chick's face, she looked like a fucking SpongeBob character fish.
So-
you know what I mean? Seriously.
Did you enjoy Nicolas Cage month? Was the last movie had nothing to do with Nicolas fucking
I
Cage?
did actually. Thank you, Hotbot, for rescuing us from Nicolas Cage.
But still,
But
it's
still, I don't
Hotbot.
really went from Hotbot.
Yeah.
But whatever, I'll take Hotbot over Nicolas Cage. Because I had a little bit more fun with this than I would a Nicolas Cage movie.
I really wish it had fucking Face Off still on there. Or God, I would have even gone for Gone in 60 Seconds, Con Air, Wicker Man, Ghost Rider 2, the fucking, what was that, Vampire, what's the Kiss one, Vampire's Kiss or something? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Or how about Downfall or whatever? You know?
Yeah.
What was that? Well, that one was pretty fucking awesomely bad whenever he's all freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean like he had like a psycho freak out?
Yeah.
Acting, they were just filming him going nuts in a room, you know, and then they slapped it on a film.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Worst idea
Sorry.
I've ever had, Nicolas Cage month. I know I said that last week's review, but it really was the worst of idea I've ever had.
Well, I mean, like-
and this is what happens when we try to plan something, which we really didn't plan nothing. We just said, hey, we're doing Nicolas Cage month.
Yeah,
and we
basically.
gave up on that shit.
Real quick.
Well, after 3.
Well, yeah, but yeah, sorry, but I can't get through it unless anybody was like, "Well, I'm really looking forward to the next Nicolas Cage movie they do." Sorry. Yeah, we can't do it. Maybe if you want to finish it for us, you'd be like, "Hey guys, I watched this and it really sucked."
Yeah, for real. Go ahead, make your own
Yeah,
review
make
of
your
a
own
Nicolas
review.
Cage movie.
And we'll put you on there. You'll be like, "Worst movies on," and just do our job. We don't care anymore.
On that note, for Bird Gutter, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. We'll see you next week.
Nicolas Cage free.
Thank fucking God!
Jesus. Praise T-Bird.
Praise Jesus!
Praise T-Bird.
It's a possibility. Dude, it could be anywhere in between them packaging them and then you getting them at the gas station or wherever you got it, somebody at the gas station could be like, I'm rubbing my smegma all over it.
Her spankma?
Her smegma.
Smegma?
That's the fucking crud that's like dick crud.
That's what they call it? Smegma.
I'm pretty sure that's a technical term. And that was most likely all over the top of your fucking drink.
Probably.
Can I help you?
I don't know, dick crud.
He's got dick crud. Watch out. Crime fighter, Dick Crud. Detective Dick Crud.
Detective Dick Crud. Hey, we got our movie right there. Hard-boiled detective Dick Crud.
Hard-boiled detective Dick Crud. Anybody can find that? You know, find
Crud
it so
can.
thick, it's crud. Crud, get in here!